So at the time of exam, they will ask the question related to PERT is draw network diagram from the given information. They mentioned this kind of example, draw network diagram from given information. They have conditioned that the first time, find the start time, end time, total flow, and critical path. Okay. So what they question about, first of all, you have to draw the network diagram. Then with the help of given information, find the start time, end time, total flow, critical path. Okay. Then again, they can ask the sub questions like if the activities F is going to crash by 2 weeks. Okay. If the activities F is going to crash by 2 weeks, then again draw a network diagram and find out the shortest path. That means again a critical path. This is also a path we have to find it out, critical path. And again, if the activities crash by 2 weeks, again find it out the shortest path. So this is a question like that: activities, predecessors, and duration in weeks. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. These are the activities. And for A, predecessors is dash, and for B, is predecessor dash, and duration is 2 and 3 respectively. Then C having activity, the predecessor is A, and the duration is 4. This kind of question maybe you have the paper for optimization technique. Remember this kind of question, they ask 80% time for the software project management subject. Okay, just like project management life cycle, just like function point analysis, just like COCOMO model, there may be chances of this kind of question come into the examination for 80% time. So you should have that kind of skill to draw a network diagram and answer out the different kind of questions related to that. So what is that? First of all, I would like to draw that. It takes some time to draw such kind of diagram on MS Word. So still I try to my best to do according to that. What A is the first activity, B is another activity, which research as dash dash, and the duration is 2 and 3. So what I mentioned from the first node, it's yellow. I mentioned in yellow color, it is the first node which have the A, the 2 activities duration, and B is 3-1. Okay, so they reach somewhere in the second node and third node respectively. And similarly, I am going to get the calculate of C. What is the C? The predecessor of C is A. So it comes, what is C? Here C is their activity and its predecessor is A. So I am going to start from second node to another point, the fourth node. The activities duration is 4 over here. Okay, you get it this? Now again the activity is D, the predecessor is D. So again the predecessor is D over here, and the activities like that D. It's this to another node 4. So activities days are there are 2. The duration is 2 over there. Now next activities E, and their predecessors are D and C. So already we have activity from C, and they have another activity from D. Okay, so it start from this C and start from this D. So this is another activity to be carried out, and their duration is 3. Okay, so in this way I can calculate over there and reach to the particular path. And this is a difference between the predecessors and activity. The predecessors means a previous activity, you can say. The current activities, previous activities were involved as a part of predecessors, and this is calculated by the current activities duration time. So current activities be ending for that. So this is like ending for E activity, and its predecessors were C and D over here. C and D over here. These are the predecessors activity of E. So you can see that E is reached over here from C and D. Similarly, for the another activities like F, which is coming from B itself. So I have taken from the B itself over here. This is a B from B here. That means from third node to reach over the fifth node. Okay, third to fifth node, and then I have G and HI activities also. So H also have 2 predecessors like E and F. They mentioned the activity duration is 3 over here. So E and F started from H. So I get another point with that, and I reach to the destination over here. So in this way I mentioned H, and then G and I. These are the activities. Maybe this is activities of another predecessor activity. So in this way I can develop for that first time for the finding out the start time and ending time and total float and critical path. We have to give this kind of table over here. So again, that activities to be carried out, again that portion, just like A activities, which is have a predecessors dash and the last output is 2. So what is the start earliest time? It was 0 because it was dash, and finish time is due to duration. So it is a finish time 2 over here. So in this way, I can calculate over there. If you look at this thing, I mentioned that formula, what is the latest start time and latest finish time, earliest start time and earliest finish time. And in this way, I can calculate the total float over there. Okay, so these are the activities and these are the duration related to that. In this way, I get the chart according to that. And those who have, what we mentioned, those who have a 0 slack time, that means that is my critical path. Okay, this is a 0 over here. This is a 0 over there. That means a B is one of the activity. Then another 0 is on the F is another activity, and another 0 on the H. That means a B, F, H. This is my critical path. Okay, so I can get it this one from B, F, and this H. Okay, so this is my critical path. You can say I mentioned in this way B, F, H because it has given 0 slack time. So what is that node over 1, 3, 5, 7? So 1, 3, 5. Sorry, 5 and 7. Okay, this is a complete path for it. And how much weeks calculated? Obviously 3 plus 7 plus 3, that means a 13 weeks over here. Okay, so I get the critical path at BFH and total duration in 13 weeks. Now next question they ask about it, if the activity is crashed by 2 weeks. Okay, I've deliberately mentioned this as in purple number. Okay, F7. Okay, this is activity already we discussed about that F7, and 7, this is coming from the activity mentioned over here. Okay, its predecessor activity was B and this is duration by 7. So if the activity is crashed by 2 weeks, because the duration are 2 in the weeks, so it is activity crashed by 2 weeks means 5 weeks. So in this case, I mentioned this another diagram where I mentioned in the purple color 5 weeks. Okay, in this case I will get another critical path. Okay, so what is that path come over here? If the activity is F is crashed by 2 weeks, in this case the critical path will come to at 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. That means A, C, E, H. So A, C, E, H. This is the path upper side. It is the longest path, or it has a lot of duration over there. So total duration will be calculated as 12 weeks. Okay, so conclusion is that, conclusion comes over there, if the activity is crashed by 2 weeks of duration, the project has been changed or reduced by 1 week. So in this way I get it the 13 weeks over here, and if activity is crashed by 2 weeks, I will get 12 weeks. Okay, this is answer for that question. Okay, next is draw network diagram for again following the information, like activities are there A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Again the predecessors having a dash, again B having the predecessor activity A, C having the predecessor activity A, even though D also having a predecessor activity A, and they have duration in days. Okay, they have duration in days. So in this way, what we have to do, calculate the earliest start time. Earliest start time we have to calculate, finish time, latest start time, and finish time of each activity. Second question, they ask critical path for that. Obviously, we are going to calculate the critical path for it, and the total float of each activity. Okay, then latest start date of activity B from by B and effect on the project duration of activity I were taken to 3 days, and the effect of activity if F were taken to 6 days. These are different sub question they ask is about it. So this is a diagram we as we draw it over here, and what they have mentioned. Suppose this is activity from 1 to, and that activity is related from, this is A activity having the duration 2. So it start with 2, A start with 2. Okay, I reach to the second node. Now look at how many activities start for B, C, D. Their predecessors is only A. Everyone have a predecessor activity A. So it start with B, C, and D. It is start from A. Okay, each one having 3, 4, 5. These are the different 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5 are different durations in days. And in this way, we draw a diagram for it. Okay, now what the path we get it? For path we get it that ADGJ. That means number of all the things, number of all the total days duration calculated as 14 days. That's why it is a critical path. Okay, total number is higher than any other one. So what is that? In purple color I mentioned ADGJ. Okay, ADGJ, this is a path for that, and it calculates 14 days. For another part like ABH, what is that? ABH over here, the upper side of it, ABH 12 days. ABEI, everything I mentioned, ABEI. Okay, ABEI. Okay, so in this way I calculate each and every path: ABH, ABEI, ACFI, ADFI, ADGI. So what we get it, everyone had 12 days, someone had 13 days. 13 days on both the side. Okay, two, we can say subcritical path, you can say 13 days, which is very near to 14 days. 12 days, 11 days, 12 days, 13 days. So in this case, I get it what that 13 days were very much similar, near to that longest path, but 14 days is calculate according to the each and every node is calculate completed over there, and I get ADGJ, it's the longest path. So it's a critical path for it calculated over here. So it is a solution for B. What we asked solution B? Critical path. They told us to find out critical path. We find it out the critical path as ADGJ. Now again, this is again a table we get it from the what the earliest start time, earliest finish time, latest start time, latest finish, and the slack means a latest start time minus earliest start time equal to latest finish minus earliest finish. Sometimes the people mention in different way also. So here again, A having a predictor of 0, so activities duration is 2. So in this way, I get it 0, 2, again 0, 2 over there, because it's only one activity, and other activities also have a predecessor of A. So these are the activities duration over there, and I calculate according to that. What the table gives us idea about it, the slack period of here for A is 0, then slack period for C is also 0, slack period of G also 0, and J also 0. So we calculate the difference of that every slack from latest start time to earliest start time, and latest finish to earliest finish, and the difference is 0. That means this is a critical path. So what the star indicates, I mentioned the star over there, this is activities on critical path. That's why they come to 0. Now latest start time for activity B. Okay, the answer is 3 days. Okay, where is that B? Okay, I think it's over here in the table itself, I think. Hello. Just wait. The activities B is 3, I think, over here. Oh, yeah, this one. This is the mention. The activities having a 3 days over here. So activities, latest start of activities is equal to 3 days. Now activity were taken to 3 days instead of 2. Then path will be ABEI. Okay. 3 days झालं समजा 2च्या ऐवजी, तर काय होईल, तर ABEI जो पाथ आपला इथे ऑलरेडी मेन्शन केला होता 13 डेजच्या ऐवजी मग तो 12 डेज राहील, 14 डेज राहील, असं त्याचं उत्तर मिळतं आपल्याला. and which will be become new longest path, new critical path will be होईल त्याच्यामध्ये. ऍक्टिव्हिटी समजा 3 झाली, 3 डेज झाली 2च्या ऐवजी, तर त्याच्या वेळेस आपल्याला इथं ABEI कशाचं मागत आहे ते आपल्याला आयचं, आयच्या ठिकाणी इथे आपल्याला दिसतं इथे समजा एक ऍक्टिव्हिटी 2च्या ऐवजी 3 केलं, तर ऑब्विसली इथं 3 राहील 2च्या ऐवजी, म्हणजे इथं 14 डेज कॅल्क्युलेट होईल. ओके, तर अशा प्रकारे त्याचं उत्तर आहे. ऍक्टिव्हिटी F टेकन 6 डेज इन्स्टेड ऑफ 3. ओके, F ची ऍक्टिव्हिटी समजा ही 3 नी वाढवली आहे. ओके, 6 झाले आहेत. तर ADFI हा आपल्याला परत आपल्याला पाहायला मिळतं, इथं आपल्याला ते वाढताना दिसेल. अशा वेळेस त्याची 15 दिवसाची ऍक्टिव्हिटी झाली आहे. इट विल बी नाव बिकम द न्यू क्रिटिकल अँड प्रोजेक्ट विल गेट डिलेड बाय 1 डे. आता प्रोजेक्ट हा 1 डे डिले होईल असं त्याचं म्हणणं आहे. ओके, I think this kind of question they asked